Welcome, dear friends. Today, we embark on a profound journey to explore the intricate ways in which the divine communicates with us through our minds. Have you ever wondered how God speaks to you? It's a question that has intrigued humanity for centuries, and today, we delve into this mystical realm with open hearts and curious minds. First and foremost, let us acknowledge the infinite wisdom and love that emanate from the divine source, whatever name or form you may attribute to it. This divine presence, often referred to as God, the universe, or higher power, is omnipresent and ever ready to guide us on our path of spiritual growth and self-discovery. Now, let's ponder upon the concept of the mind as a sacred vessel through which divine communication flows. Our minds are not merely instruments for rational thought and logical analysis. They are also channels for spiritual insight and intuitive knowing. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to overlook the subtle whispers of the divine that echo within our minds. As we embark on this exploration, let us set aside any preconceived notions or expectations. Instead, let us approach this topic with an open mind and a willingness to embrace the mysteries of divine communication. Remember, the language of the divine is not bound by words or logic. It transcends human comprehension and speaks directly to the essence of our being. So, my dear friends, let us embark on this journey with open hearts and receptive minds. Together, we will unravel the mystical ways in which God speaks through our minds, guiding us along the path of spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Open your hearts, for the divine whispers await us. Now, let us take a moment to center ourselves and invite the presence of the divine into our midst. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel the loving embrace of the universe surrounding you. Let go of any tension or worries, and allow yourself to be fully present in this moment of sacred communion. As we open ourselves to the divine presence, let us remember that we are all interconnected beings, part of a vast tapestry of creation woven together by the threads of love and light. In this sacred space, let us honor the divine within ourselves and each other, knowing that we are all beloved children of the universe. As we continue our exploration into the ways in which God speaks through our minds, let us delve deeper into the realm of intuition. Intuition is often described as a gut feeling, or a knowing that arises from within, without the need for logical reasoning or external validation. Have you ever experienced a moment when you just knew something to be true without being able to explain why? That's your intuition at work, dear friends. It's the divine whispering softly to your soul, guiding you towards truth and alignment with your highest good. Our intuition serves as a direct line of communication between our individual consciousness and the universal intelligence of the divine. When we quiet the noise of our busy minds and attune ourselves to the subtle vibrations of our intuition, we open ourselves to receive divine guidance in its purest form. Now, you may be wondering how to distinguish between the voice of intuition and the chatter of your ego mind. While the ego often speaks loudly and with a sense of urgency, intuition is gentle yet firm, like a soft breeze gently nudging you in the right direction. One of the keys to honing our intuitive abilities is practicing mindfulness and cultivating a deep sense of inner peace. When we quiet the restless fluctuations of our minds through meditation, prayer, or simply being present in the moment, we create space for the divine to speak to us in the language of intuition. Pay attention to the subtle nudges, hunches, and gut feelings that arise within you, dear friends. They are often the whispers of the divine guiding you towards your highest path and purpose. Trust in the wisdom of your intuition, for it is a sacred gift bestowed upon you by the divine. In addition to intuition, God also speaks to us through the power of inspiration and creativity. Have you ever been struck by a sudden burst of inspiration, or a creative idea that seemed to come out of nowhere? That, my dear friends, is the divine spark igniting your soul, inspiring you to express your unique gifts and talents in the world. When we open ourselves to the flow of divine inspiration, we become co-creators with the universe, channeling the infinite creativity of the divine into our thoughts, words, and actions. Whether it's through writing, painting, music, or any other form of creative expression, allow yourself to be a vessel for divine inspiration to flow through you. So, my dear friends, let us embrace the divine language of intuition and inspiration, allowing God to speak to us through the depths of our minds and the expanses of our creativity. Open your hearts and minds to the whispers of the divine, for they hold the keys to unlocking your highest potential and guiding you towards a life filled with purpose and meaning. Let us now explore another profound way in which God speaks through our minds, through the power of dreams and visions. Have you ever experienced a dream that felt so vivid and meaningful that it stayed with you long after you woke up? Dreams are often regarded as a window into the subconscious mind, but they can also be a channel for divine communication. In many spiritual traditions, dreams are seen as sacred messages from the divine, offering guidance, insights, and revelations to those who are open to receiving them. Whether it's a symbolic metaphor or a direct message from the divine, dreams have the power to illuminate our path and awaken us to deeper truths about ourselves and the world around us. Pay attention to the recurring themes, symbols, and emotions that arise in your dreams, dear friends. They often hold valuable clues and insights into the workings of your subconscious mind and the messages that the divine is trying to convey to you. Keep a dream journal by your bedside and make a habit of recording your dreams upon waking to uncover the hidden wisdom they contain. In addition to dreams, God also speaks to us through visions, glimpses of higher truths and spiritual realities that transcend the limitations of the physical world. Visions can come to us in moments of meditation, prayer, or deep contemplation, offering us a glimpse of the divine mysteries that lie beyond the veil of illusion. When we open ourselves to receive visions from the divine, we enter into a sacred realm of spiritual revelation and transformation. Visions have the power to expand our consciousness, elevate our awareness, and deepen our connection to the divine source of all creation. Now, you may be wondering how to discern between a mere dream or imagination and a true divine vision. The key lies in the feeling of authenticity and resonance that accompanies a genuine vision from the divine. Trust your intuition and inner knowing to guide you in recognizing the sacred nature of the visions that come to you. Whether through dreams, visions, or intuitive insights, God speaks to us in myriad ways, dear friends, always seeking to guide us towards our highest good and deepest fulfillment. Open your hearts and minds to the divine communication that flows through your innermost being, for it holds the keys to unlocking the infinite wisdom and love of the universe. Let us now turn our attention to the power of synchronicity and divine timing in the ways in which God speaks through our minds. Have you ever experienced a series of seemingly unrelated events coming together in a meaningful way, as if orchestrated by a higher power? This is what Carl Jung referred to as synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that defy logical explanation, but carry a profound message from the divine. Synchronicities are not merely random occurrences, but rather meaningful connections that serve to guide us along our spiritual journey. When we pay attention to the signs and symbols that appear in our lives, we begin to recognize the subtle hand of the divine orchestrating the events of our lives in perfect harmony. Pay attention to the synchronicities that manifest in your life, dear friends. They often serve as signposts along your spiritual path, guiding you towards greater awareness, alignment, and purpose. Trust in the divine timing of these synchronicities, knowing that they are not mere coincidences, but rather sacred messages from the universe. In addition to synchronicities, God also speaks to us through the wisdom of our bodies and the language of our emotions. Have you ever experienced a physical sensation or an emotional response that felt like a message from the divine? Our bodies are wise vessels of intuition and inner knowing, capable of discerning truth and guidance beyond the realm of logic and reason. When we tune into the wisdom of our bodies and the language of our emotions, we gain access to a deeper level of divine communication. Pay attention to the sensations, feelings, and emotions that arise within you, dear friends. They are often the whispers of the divine guiding you towards healing, wholeness, and alignment with your highest good. Trust in the wisdom of your body and the guidance of your emotions, for they are sacred channels through which the divine speaks to you. Listen to the messages encoded within the sensations and feelings that arise within you, knowing that they carry the loving guidance of the universe. Let us now explore another profound way in which God speaks through our minds, through the power of signs and symbols. Have you ever encountered a specific symbol or sign that seemed to hold deep significance or meaning for you? Whether it's a recurring symbol in your dreams, a meaningful object in your environment, or a synchronistic encounter with a particular animal or element of nature, signs and symbols are powerful messengers from the divine. In many spiritual traditions, signs and symbols are regarded as sacred language through which the divine communicates with us. They serve as powerful reminders of the presence and guidance of the divine in our lives, offering us insights, inspiration, and guidance along our spiritual journey. Pay attention to the signs and symbols that appear in your life, dear friends. They are not mere coincidences, but rather sacred messages from the universe, guiding you towards greater awareness, alignment, and understanding. Trust in the divine wisdom encoded within these signs and symbols, for they carry the loving guidance of the universe. Now, you may be wondering how to interpret the signs and symbols that appear in your life. The key lies in cultivating a deep sense of intuition and inner knowing, allowing yourself to be guided by the wisdom of your heart and soul. Trust in your intuitive abilities to discern the deeper meanings and messages hidden within the signs and symbols that cross your path. In addition to signs and symbols, God also speaks to us through the power of prayer and meditation. Prayer is a sacred practice of communing with the divine, offering our gratitude, intentions, and requests to the universe with an open heart and mind. When we pray, we create a sacred space for divine communication to flow freely, allowing us to receive guidance, comfort, and inspiration from the divine. Meditation, on the other hand, is a practice of quieting the mind and attuning ourselves to the presence of the divine within us. Through meditation, we create a deep sense of inner peace and stillness, allowing us to hear the whispers of the divine with greater clarity and receptivity. So, my dear friends, let us open our hearts and minds to the sacred language of signs and symbols, prayer and meditation. Trust in the divine communication that flows through these channels, knowing that you are always held in the loving embrace of the universe. Now, let us explore the role of sacred texts and spiritual teachings in how God speaks through our minds. Throughout history, humanity has been blessed with the wisdom of enlightened beings who have shared their insights and teachings with the world. These sacred texts and spiritual teachings serve as timeless repositories of divine wisdom, offering guidance, inspiration, and illumination to seekers on the spiritual path. Whether it's the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, or any other sacred text from various spiritual traditions, these ancient scriptures are imbued with the divine energy and wisdom of the ages. When we immerse ourselves in the study and contemplation of these sacred texts, we open ourselves to receive the timeless truths and spiritual insights they contain. Pay attention to the passages and teachings that resonate deeply with your soul, dear friends. They are often the whispers of the divine speaking directly to your heart and mind, offering guidance and illumination on your spiritual journey. Trust in the wisdom of these sacred texts to illuminate your path and deepen your understanding of the divine mysteries. In addition to sacred texts, God also speaks to us through the guidance of enlightened teachers and spiritual mentors. Throughout history, there have been enlightened beings who have served as vessels of divine wisdom and love, guiding humanity towards greater awareness, compassion, and enlightenment. Whether it's through personal guidance, spiritual teachings, or the example of their lives, enlightened teachers and mentors can offer valuable insights and inspiration on our spiritual journey. Pay attention to the guidance and teachings of these wise beings, dear friends. They are often the instruments through which the divine speaks directly to our hearts and minds, offering guidance, support, and encouragement along the path of spiritual awakening. Now, you may be wondering how to discern the authentic guidance of enlightened teachers and mentors from the myriad voices and teachings in the world. The key lies in cultivating a deep sense of discernment and inner knowing, trusting your intuition to guide you towards those teachers and teachings that resonate with the truth of your own soul. So, my dear friends, let us honor the sacred wisdom contained within the teachings of enlightened beings and the guidance of spiritual mentors. Open your hearts and minds to the divine communication that flows through these channels, knowing that you are always held in the loving embrace of the universe. Now, let us explore the profound ways in which God speaks through the language of nature. Have you ever felt a deep sense of awe and reverence in the presence of a majestic mountain, a serene forest, or a breathtaking sunset? Nature is a sacred temple of the divine, a reflection of the infinite beauty, wisdom, and power of the universe. When we immerse ourselves in the natural world, we open ourselves to receive the whispers of the divine in the gentle rustle of leaves, the melodious song of birds, and the rhythmic ebb and flow of the ocean. Nature speaks to us in the language of symbols and metaphors, offering insights, inspiration, and guidance on our spiritual journey. Pay attention to the signs and symbols that manifest in the natural world, dear friends. They are not merely random occurrences, but rather sacred messages from the universe, guiding us towards greater awareness, harmony, and connection with the divine. Trust in the wisdom of nature to illuminate your path and deepen your understanding of the mysteries of existence. In addition to the language of nature, God also speaks to us through the language of silence and stillness. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's easy to overlook the profound wisdom and guidance that can be found in moments of silence and stillness. When we quiet the restless fluctuations of our minds and enter into the sacred space of silence and stillness, we create a deep sense of inner peace and presence, allowing us to hear the whispers of the divine with greater clarity and receptivity. In the silence, we discover a vast inner landscape of peace, wisdom, and love, where the divine speaks to us in the language of the heart. Now, you may be wondering how to cultivate a deeper connection with the language of nature and the wisdom of silence and stillness. The key lies in cultivating a sense of reverence and awe for the natural world and making space in your life for moments of silence and stillness. So, my dear friends, let us honor the sacred language of nature and the wisdom of silence and stillness. Open your hearts and minds to the divine communication that flows through these channels, knowing that you are always held in the loving embrace of the universe. As we come to the culmination of our exploration into the ways in which God speaks through our minds, let us take a moment to reflect on the profound wisdom and guidance that we have uncovered together. Throughout our journey, we have delved into the sacred language of intuition, inspiration, dreams, visions, synchronicities, signs and symbols, prayer, meditation, sacred texts, spiritual teachings, enlightened teachers, nature, silence, and stillness. We have discovered that the divine speaks to us in myriad ways, always seeking to guide us towards our highest good and deepest fulfillment. Whether through the gentle whispers of intuition, the profound revelations of dreams and visions, the meaningful synchronicities of life, the timeless wisdom of sacred texts and teachings, or the profound silence and stillness of the natural world, God is always speaking to us, inviting us to awaken to the divine presence within and around us. As we carry forward the insights and wisdom gained from our exploration, let us remember to remain open and receptive to the ongoing guidance of the divine in our lives. Let us cultivate a deep sense of trust and surrender, knowing that we are always held in the loving embrace of the universe, guided by the wisdom and love of the divine. In closing, dear friends, I invite you to take a moment to express gratitude for the divine guidance and wisdom that you have received on your journey thus far. Give thanks for the blessings and insights that have illuminated your path and deepened your connection to the divine. And finally, I invite you to subscribe to our spiritual channel to continue receiving guidance, inspiration, and support on your spiritual journey. Your support allows us to continue sharing the wisdom of the divine with seekers around the world, creating a community of love, light, and spiritual growth. Thank you for joining us on this sacred journey of exploration and discovery. May you continue to walk your path with courage, grace, and an open heart, knowing that you are always guided and supported by the loving presence of the divine. Blessings to you, dear friends, as you continue on your journey of spiritual awakening and self-discovery.